Hello and welcome back to Blind Chess. And I've taken a few days to just blast through a bunch of games, and because I got my rating up to 1590, but it was just blind luck, really. And I still felt very, very rusty. So what I decided to do is take like about a week and just play game after game and try all sorts of crazy things and review them and brush up my opening repertoire a bit. And there were tons of like blind mishaps, and like I remember this one I played rook to f6 check in this game, like not this game, but
King d7.
Whoa, hello.
Bishop h6.
Let's go back. So I couldn't see this pawn. The board was completely different. It was like an endgame, and I played rook to f6 check, and then he immediately took with this pawn. I'm like, oh, there's a pawn there. So it's like, yeah, sometimes it's rough. So I need to get my openings good so I have time to think and like look around the board a bit and pick up on the various pieces. Because if I get in time pressure, it's trouble. So what I've decided is I blasted through a bunch of games. My rating fell from like 1590 to like down into the 1300s again, because I was just like playing things that I haven't played in a long time and just getting crushed at the speed chess. But now I built it back up to 1439, and I feel much less rusty. But I'm just going to review a couple games after I play them. So here's a game.
Pawn e4.
We got e4.
Pawn e6.
So it goes for a French
Pawn
defense.
Pawn
Here
d5.
I play this. This is
Knight
pretty good.
d2.
Let's see. So
Pawn d5.
yeah, e5 is good. Knight to c3. Knight d2 is kind of down there, but they're all strong. I just don't feel that great, and when I play knight to c3, I end up getting the pin and all this c5 and bishop b4, c5, queen b6, knight to c6. You know, you get this, whoops, that first, that before that. Not in that order, but you end up getting all these pieces crunching on here. So I have this system that checks out. I play here, and then
Knight
if they
f6.
play this variation, then I play the advance
Pawn e5.
of the pawn and f4.
Knight fd7.
And you end up getting in something.
Pawn f4.
And here you should probably play
Pawn
c3,
c5.
but I kind of want to get a
Knight
knight,
e2.
this knight to here first and trade it off and open up this bishop if I can. If not, we're going to play this and play the bishop over to h3, targeting this pawn, because if he plays here, then that pawn's a target. That's another reason why you want the knight here, so that everybody targets this base of the pawn chain there after he plays f6, which he will. So
Knight c6.
knight c6.
Knight f3.
Now this knight has come all the way over and taken the spot where the queen's knight has now become the king's knight almost. And I guess you could get there by a different move order too. You know, you could play this way and just play that, but it's the same number of moves, I think. So
Queen b6.
in any case, you get to this kind of position, and he's hammering
c3.
on this d4 point here. So
Bishop e7.
bishop e7. That a lot of times, yeah, that's what goes on. So we give him
Pawn
to waste a
a3.
move. And then a3 is a really important move, apparently. Like, let's see if it says.
Bishop e7.
Yeah, it says play g3, h4, a3, g3 or a3, but both of those are coming. So we'll play a3.
Pawn captures d4.
Now it's gonna say play c takes, and it's a lot better to play c takes. But it's also totally plausible
Pawn
to
captures
play that.
d4. Bishop c5.
He's already moved his bishop twice, so that should be
Pawn
good.
g3. Knight captures
Now
d4.
we take with the pawn.
Pawn
Now
captures
it's the
d4.
third time he's moved his
Bishop
bishop,
e7.
and now look. So the way humans play typically, you get that going on there.
Bishop d3.
You end up getting a really nice
Pawn f6.
position here.
Castles kingside. Pawn captures e5.
Now look, the bar is off the charts. We're gonna
Pawn g6.
he's feeling defensive. We should play bishop, or I don't know. I guess we could play bishop e3. Bishop e3 is floating, and you know, if this, he could potentially castle, and you'll see a sack and then a capture. And this bishop here would be this pawn would be pinned. The d4 pawn would be pinned. So you get a bit of attack on you, and I'm trying to avoid that.
Pawn b4.
But play here now. The bishop could deploy to here, but the fact that he's played g6 leaves a big hole here. Also, so you have this, and that's going to end up being the right way to go, but I don't go
Rook
that
f8.
way.
King g2.
That's all well and good.
Knight
Unpinning
b8.
the pawn. And he does this thing with his knight, just wasting
Queen
time.
c2.
So
Knight
he's just
c6.
doing weird things with his knight. And then here, bishop h6 is the way to go. Playing bishop h6. And then really, rook takes f3 is going to be the best chance
Rook captures f3.
for the dude here, thinking he's got this. Okay,
Knight captures
this
d4.
this fork here. Whoa. Thinking he's got the fork there. But you have this action. Check.
Bishop captures g6 check.
And the best thing he can do is king to
King
d8. King d7 also does not go well because of queen a4 check. You end up getting a bunch of stuff going on there, which is good too. But so he goes there, then pin that,
Bishop e3.
and the best he can do is trade
Knight
queens.
captures c2. Bishop captures b6 check. Pawn captures b6.
And lose a piece.
Bishop captures c2.
So he's massacred. But that's not the way I
Bishop
went.
captures b6 check.
The way I went
Bishop captures g6 check.
is,
Rook captures f3.
well, he
Knight
plays rook
c6.
f8, which is strange. He
Queen
should have
c2.
castled.
Knight c6.
And then I played
Bishop
bishop b2, which still is a strong position, but it's a little more solid. I got that well defended. Now he's gonna have to sack his rook to get that pawn, and then there's not really a lot of firepower left for an attack. So
Bishop d7.
so he plays bishop d7. Now I
captures
take, which is
g6 check.
not sound.
Pawn captures g6.
I get queen
Queen
g6.
captures g6
He goes
check.
king d8,
King d8.
and then what do? I
Knight
play the
g5.
knight in here. So he should just play king c7 and lose. Wait, where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Okay, yeah, lose this pawn. He should play king c7 and then probably knight h7. Okay, I was thinking take here, but basically my attack is totally flawed.
King d8.
But the beauty is
Knight g5.
he takes here, which totally
Bishop
opens it up
captures g5.
because rook takes.
Rook captures
Rook
f8
takes.
check.
Now I'm in business.
Rook captures a8. Bishop e3.
Then he plays there, so I play my
Queen
queen back.
d3.
I don't know, is that best?
Bishop e3.
Yeah, that's best at this
Queen
point.
d3.
So I got lucky on the attack there. Got a little lucky here. So he ends up
Bishop
taking,
captures d4. Knight
take,
captures d4.
check,
Rook c1 check.
and then
Bishop c6.
checkmate with
Queen
the queen
h7
h7
checkmate.
checkmate. So that game's all right. It shows how you can definitely get a good strong attack on the king side in that French response to the French defense. So now let's look at another game. I think this one is an Italian game, bishop c4. So we have e4, e5, knight f3, knight
f3.
c6, bishop
Knight
c4,
c6.
bishop c5,
Bishop c4. Bishop c5.
C3.
Pawn c3. Knight f6. Pawn d3.
Right like that.
Pawn d6.
Knight,
Castles kingside.
castles is good. Or knight b d2. Castles.
Knight b d2.
Knight b d2. So when he
Knight
plays
b5.
here, the best thing to do, you can play bishop takes f7 check. So you have a few options. You can play, well, you could play that, bishop b5. You apparently can also play that. That's crazy. That looks cool. Oh yeah, because you have this tactic where these guys are hanging. Or you could just play that right now. So, I didn't even think about that, but I don't want to open his rook up to potentialities, you know. Especially here, if there's no defenders, you take that and take the rook. If these two, queen and knight, are redeployed elsewhere, then there's a tactic there. So that open file doesn't seem great. But I play the third option, the worst option.
Pawn b4.
I play here because you
Knight
get a little
captures
bit of an
c4.
initiative here. He plays
Bishop
here.
b6.
And then a4, and he should play
a4.
c6 so he can
Pawn
capture with his
c6.
pawn, I mean his queen.
Pawn a4.
But instead he plays a6,
Pawn a6.
which definitely isn't good.
Knight captures b6.
This gives
Pawn
a little bit of a
b6.
pawn structure problem, but you can alleviate that because I can't capture because I'm pinned. My pawn is pinned to my rook by his rook. So that's all well and good, but bishop g5 looks like the best move in this position, but I don't play that.
Pawn h3.
I play pawn h3. It's taking away that square. How bad is that?
Pawn captures
it's fairly,
b6.
it's a good move. C4, bishop g5, c4. Alright. Or h3. So I'm
Pawn
playing
h3.
third-rate moves here, but he plays h6,
Pawn h6.
taking that away.
Bishop e3.
Play bishop e3, that's fair enough.
Queen c7.
Queen c7, c4,
Pawn c4.
makes sense.
Bishop d7.
He should have played bishop e6, a little stronger.
Queen d2.
Queen d2,
Bishop d7.
knight d2. Maybe trying to, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I was thinking trying to get the knight here, you know. G4, knight h4, play in here. If he takes, open up the G file, have a, you know, get the king out of the way.
King h2.
Oops. You know,
Bishop
and then get the
d7.
rook over there, target that square. But in any case, I play queen d2,
Queen d2.
targeting this square again.
Pawn
with a-
b5.
Now
captures
I get
b5.
the little
Pawn c5.
push pawn c4. That seems good, I guess.
Pawn captures
Let's go back
b5.
and see if this adds up. Bishop
b5.
takes h6. Yeah, see, it's already in the offing here. So right here, he plays this. We should take.
Bishop captures h6.
Yeah, and then he's going to recoil.
Knight h7.
So it's not that much better. That's why I waited. It's not
Pawn b5.
conclusive. So
Queen
he plays
d2.
here.
Pawn b5.
I just solidify.
Pawn captures b5.
And c5 is a good move.
Pawn c5.
So it would have been a little better the other way maybe, but this pins down his queen side a bit so I can build up a little more on the king side, make it more decisive, I guess.
Pawn b6.
Is here. And that just blunders everything. So
Pawn captures b6.
my opponents are
Queen
still
b7.
pretty blundery.
Rook fc1.
That's just
Bishop c6.
Bishop h6 is still...
Knight h4.
But I prepare it a little more because it's 3.24 to play
Bishop
that.
c6.
3.6. So this is just
Knight h4.
preparing, and that's fine. You don't have to play the exact ideal move because this is just as winning as the other.
Bishop d7.
Playing bishop. No, or blah blah blah.
Pawn g4.
So that is not that accurate.
Bishop d7.
But it's still winning. It's still plus 2.5, which is a pretty strong winning position. I mean, it's pretty, that can change quick, but it's strong. But here, bishop takes h6. Just go for it, huh? See what happens. Well, he says he's going to trade that off.
Rook captures a1.
Going to have to trade that off. He's going to recoil the knight to knight h7 and then bishop e3, queen e3. Queen e3. What's the big deal? Oh, I guess you just... Yeah, okay. So you're like, I'm going to have my cake and eat it too. He's like, nope, you're going to eat your cake.
h6.
Eat your cake, dude. And then, oh.
Queen g3 check.
That's interesting. King g8 and then rook a7. Dang, son.
Rook a7.
Queen c8. What about b7? No. d4. Queen e3. d4. Blah blah blah. I just dropped a bishop for nothing. All right, queen e3.
Queen e3.
Knight g5, king g7. Alright, he's saying king g7's good. Let's try that.
G7.
See where that goes. d4, huh?
Pawn d4.
Crazy computer chess, man. Like, because... that's a good move, but this is so far off. This tactic is like 20 moves long. It's too long for a human. So we see how the computer... gets us into the weeds. Let's look how a human does it. I mean, maybe a grandmaster would do that,
h6.
or a master.
d7.
I mean, it's good, but it just seems
Bishop c6.
like this. This is still 2.75, 2.5.
Pawn g4.
What does he play? The wrong thing. Oh yeah.
Knight
oh,
f5.
now, dude.
Pawn g5.
Gotta take it.
Bishop captures g5.
Still can't take.
Pawn g5.
But still can't take after this either.
Knight f5.
But it's 3.8 instead of 4 point something. So he's going to take.
Bishop captures f5.
Yeah, g takes f5, opening up the g file. Let's see what he plays.
Rook captures a1.
He trades the rooks and then plays rook a8. Now, queen, that's better. Okay, so. Yeah, take it.
Captures a8 check. Queen captures
a8. Is that the way? Yeah, bishop takes g5. Now
Queen captures
we're gonna open. Now what we're threatening? Now there's a clear tactic, a two-move tactic. We can play bishop takes g5. If he takes with the pawn, when we retake with the queen, we're threatening the knight. Obviously, the knight can't block. The king can only go here, here, or here. It can't go there. It can't go to defend the knight because it'll still be in check. So after the king moves, we get our piece back, and we get these two pawns. We get the knight and two pawns for the bishop. So at that point, it's materially justified as well as positionally justified. So that's kind of how a human being might build up this position. And there were slightly better moves for black, but not really. So yeah, that's how that goes. And I'm gonna keep these short and sweet. Just do a couple games like this. Leave it to a couple games per episode, and the episodes will be a little shorter, which is good too. And until next time, this is Blind Chess signing out.